So now we have done the RICO information guide. We have done the buy representation agreement. That was done way before we even got to this level. Remember, we did those once we got these as a client and we were started looking for homes. Okay, that was the first step. Now we are doing the purchase agreement. We filled it all up. The confirmation of corporation also filled it all up. So we're ready now to send it for signatures. Um, First step you're going to do, file again, open form. So now we're going to click what do we need to send over. So we're going to do agreement purchase and sale and confirmation of corporation. So this is what we need signed at the moment. We are going to click the little basket, the pencil or the pen. Okay, mine blocks it, so you got to pay attention. If it blocks it, you get these two little screens. So I click on it and then it will open. Okay, so we've got the agreement here. Make sure it's all the information you put. Sometimes, on rare occasions, it might switch it to something by it doesn't import it properly. Something might be missing. So just go through it. Make sure you know you've got the names, the address, everything is good before you send it off. Now we need to add the recipient. So you're going to put the buyer's name. So whoever it is. So John Smith. And then you would put John Smith's email, john@gmail.com. And then we're going to also add uh, Jenna Smith, Jenna@gmail.com. Then you're also going to add yourself. Okay. So these are the people that are going to be signing. And then it's very simple process. We've done this before. So you would scroll down, initial here, you scroll down again, initial here, initial here, initial here, signature here, date here. This gets signed once the deal has been firmed up with, not at the moment. Initial here. So you see, it didn't save anything here. Okay. So you would have to set it down, go back in here, reopen it again. Okay. It is there, but it didn't import. So if it does that, just go file, save, save. It's supposed to automatically save everything. Okay. So now we're going to try this again. Open form, purchase agreement, confirmation, send it over. Then we're going to go down to the confirmation and see if it's there. So if you scroll down here, you just click on this, scroll down here. So now it's there. Okay. So system is not perfect. This is what you do. Okay. So we'll go back and then we'll do this again. John, John, uh, and what's that? Yeah, so now we'll go again. For the easy process, we've got everything here. Now we gotta do the other buyer, so we'll go on and back down. I just find this way the quicker way. You don't have to do it the same way I'm doing it. But one way up, one way down. And then your part is fairly easy. Page 5 of the purchase agreement, you're going to sign down here on the commission trust agreement. And then in the confirmation, you have an initial and then a signature and then a date. Okay. And then you would send it off. Everyone will get the email and they would review it. You can call your clients, go over it together. Once they're comfortable, they can sign off. Now, remember, you do not have an accepted agreement until this confirmation of acceptance is signed. So you can go back and forth on your negotiation. Nobody signs this until the deal is time to be accepted. So if it's the buyer accepting the agreement at the end after it goes back and forth. So only one of the buyers need to sign here, and then you put the date and time. So you would do signature, date and time. Okay, this will give you the date and time automatically through DocuSign. This is only at the end when an offer is ready to be accepted. So if it's the seller accepting the offer, the seller would sign this part. If the buyer is accepting the offer, it is the buyer that signs this part. Send it off, and then um, once you get it back, you would set up a nice email um, to the listing agent. Hello, Rose. Please find attached a offer for so and so. You can put a little message about your buyers if you want to explain who they are, or how you came up with the price, whatnot. And then at the end, please confirm receipt and then send off the email. I like to, after I send off the email, I like to call them or message the agent. Hey, I sent you an offer. Just want to make sure that you got it, or give them a call and have a conversation with them. It's very important to always keep open communication with the listing agent. Even before you're going to submit an offer, you call them, you say, hey, my clients have decided to make an offer. I'm going to be meeting them later on today or tomorrow, so we can write the offer. Is there anything, how long do you need for revocable? Is there anything you need to tell me? What's the closing date? So just to get an idea of the seller. And it's really important to create that relationship. It'll make negotiations a lot better, and make sure you're always open communication. Nobody's ignoring anyone, because it'll just make it harder to negotiate. Okay. And this is it.